The broken app is coming up next.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Broken Amp. I've got a fresh episode ready for you playing all week right here on Sonic Scout Radio. I'll be spitting some familiar favorites along with some brand new music from artists making their Broken Amp debut. But first, we're starting with someone you already know. Amity Hayes is back with a brand new single, and it just dropped last week on her birthday. Now, I might be a few days late getting the word out, but that's all right because right here, we're turning it into a full birthday month celebration. Kicking off the show, this is Amity Hayes with her new track, Static Waves. Up next, we've got show veterans of the crack. Rocking Southern California for 30 years and counting, they were featured on last week's show, but I've got two more tracks lined up for you, playing back to back. Coming up is A Little Taste, followed by Something's Changing, right here on the Broken Amp.
A taste of what you have.
just buried in my tomb. I saw my sky falling down. Yeah, you know that I was drowning. You know inside I was dying. Yeah, inside I was crying. And to myself I was lying. Don't wanna be that person no more. Something's changing in me. It feels so good. Nothing can take away this feeling. Your light surrounds me like the stars. You broke the lock, moved the bars. And not with or without you. Only with you, never doubt you. You take away all the pain. Your love showers me like rain. And not with or without you. Only with you, never doubt you. Something's changing in me. It feels so good. Nothing can take away your airplane. Your airplane. Was feeling it's coming soon. Was dead drunk in my room. I saw my sky falling down. Yeah, you know that I was drowning. You know inside I was dying. Yeah, inside I was crying. And to myself I was lying. Don't wanna be that person no more. Something's changing in me. It feels so good. Nothing can take away this feeling. Breathing, you breathing in me. It feels so good. Nothing can take away your airplane. Your airplane. Your airplane. Your
You just heard a 2-song run from the crack that was A Little Taste and Something's Changing. You're listening to The Broken Amp on Sonic Scout Radio, and you know what I love about this show? The connection. I get to link up with cool artists and great bands, share their music, and help tell their stories. What you're hearing right now isn't a playlist. It's a hand-picked, curated show built from real conversations. Sometimes it's a quick exchange on social media. Sometimes it's an email thread. Sometimes it's a full-on Zoom call. And here's the other cool part. Some of these artists actually found me first. And that's the power of technology and the global reach we've got here at Sonic Scout Radio. We're worldwide with a website where you can catch every show, plus an app you can take with us wherever you go. It's available on iOS and Android. So artists, jump in, log in, and build your profile. Listeners, create an account and stay plugged into everything we've got going on. Coming up next is Colormind from Perth, Australia, making their second appearance 2 weeks in a row. This is heavy punk done right. Here's Deja Vu. That was Color Mind with Deja Vu. Now let me give a shout out to some of my dudes, Impolite Society. These guys are always on the move. They're writing, they're playing shows, and they're putting in the work. I respect the grind, and when artists show up like that, I'm going to show up for them. Turn it up for New Orleans.
Let the good times roll. Feel those good times in your soul. Come on, baby, let the good times roll. Feel those good times in your soul. Come on, baby, let the good times roll. Feel those good times in your soul. Come on, baby, let the good times roll. Feel those good times in your soul. Come on, baby, let the good times roll. Feel those good times in your soul. Come on, baby, let the good times roll. Feel those good times. Feel those good times. Feel those good times in your soul.
This next artist is making their debut on the Broken Amp. Mango in Euphoria is a French-born, London-based artist building a world entirely on her own, blending ethereal punk, glam rock, synthwave, and disco into something bold, theatrical, and unapologetic. Inspired by the likes of Miley Cyrus, Lady Gaga, Lana Del Rey, The Runaways, and The Struts, her sound is emotional, rebellious, and cinematic with a stage presence to match. But her journey hasn't always been polished. From a hostile life in London to heartbreak, social injustice, and darker moments along the way, it was chaos that helped her find her voice. Those raw, radiant performances have earned her a cult following in both the UK and the US. In 2024, she played Seattle's Freak Out Festival alongside Lydia Lunch and the Black Lips, followed by a sold-out headline show at the Victoria in London. That same year, she was introduced on stage at Camden's Roundhouse by Luke Spiller of the Struts, and she also served as the art model for her 2023 album, Pretty Vicious. Sounds like a busy life. And Mango has drawn praise from Louder, Louder Than War, and Lock Mag, with comparisons ranging from Peaches to a punk Lady Gaga, Kate Bush with her fingers in an electric socket, and even David Bowie. She's set to release her debut EP, Lethal Lust, in early 2026, and the first single, which I'm proud to play here for the first time, is Champagne Problems. Give it a listen.
So ungrateful when my heart is full. Are you losing your mind again? So ungrateful and I'm a fool. You lost me this time, lost me in your grind. When you hear the applause and the crowd, when your body's swinging through the sound, when you give your fingers to another, it's a fact you will always remember. And when loneliness will say hi once again, and when you get misunderstood by your friends, when you complain about your shame and problems, maybe you choose my pretty face in the end. But I'm not waiting for you anymore. If it was real, I would know by now. I'm not waiting for you anymore. Cannot understand, you caught me wide open. So ungrateful and my heart is full. Are you losing your mind again? So ungrateful and I'm a fool. You lost me this time, lost me in your crime. When you hear the applause and the crowd, when your body's swinging to the sound, when you give your fingers to another, it's a fact you will always remember. And when loneliness was to stay high once again, and when you get misunderstood by all your friends, when you complain about your champagne problems, maybe you choose my pretty face in the end. And the beautiful people matter more. They suffice just something you adore. You will get nothing from me now. That's how you will hit me up with no doubt. And when loneliness was to say hi once again, and when you get misunderstood by all your friends, easy to delete your champagne problems. Honey, you are the vicious one in the end. And the beautiful people matter more. They suffice just something you adore.
I'm rolling out a new segment here on the Broken Amp called Between the Tracks. Why Between the Tracks? Because I see it as a short interlude between songs, a moment to take a breath and share a story with you. Don't worry, this is still all about the music. I'm not going to bore you with anything long or drawn out, but just think of this as a chance for you to get to know me, your host, Bill, just a little bit better in about 5 minutes or less. And the story I'm starting with is called When the Crowd Made the Show. It takes place back in a time at a rock show where you weren't cool unless you were as close to the stage as possible. You were expected to be part of the chaos, moshing, body surfing, screaming every word while still respecting your fellow concert goers, of course. And this particular night, it was during the heyday of the screamo and the hardcore scene, however you want to label it. And the pit was wild. It was easily one of the most aggressive that I've personally ever been part of. So picture this, an old building, definitely well over 100 years old, just multiple rooms hosting shows at the same time. And I wasn't at the main stage. I was at a side room that held maybe 300 to 400 people. And I was there with a friend who insisted that we get as close to the stage as possible because, again, if you weren't up front, you weren't cool. So we get there, we push our way in, the pit starts going, and not to brag, we owned it. We were pushing, we were shoving, we were tossing people around, basically letting everybody know, this is our pit. Between the songs, we're feeling pretty proud of ourselves, like we just conquered the world. Take a little break, the band starts back up, and in an instant, my foot gets stepped on, and at that exact same time, I get shoved in the opposite direction. My body goes one way, my shoe stays put. I lost my shoe. And now I'm standing there, I have one shoe on, I have one shoe off, in the middle of this packed, sweaty venue, sock on a filthy floor. And just to make it better, this was winter in Wisconsin, so not exactly ideal. I start scanning the ground, and there's just no chance that I'm finding it. And all I can think is, I'm not leaving the show. I'm 4 rows from the stage. My foot is definitely going to get stepped on. And when this is over, I still have to walk through the venue, out into the snow, and about 6 blocks back to my car. And it was at that point, I had a decision to make. I decided it is what it is. I lost a brand new shoe, but I'm not letting it ruin the night. I'm staying, and I'll just figure it out later. The show goes on, what feels like forever, but it was probably just one song looking back, and then out of the corner of my eye, I just see something flying through the air. A split second later, it smacks me right in the side of the face. I'm thinking, what the hell was that? I look down, it's my shoe. To this day, I have no idea how it got back to me. Maybe a good Samaritan saw me looking for it and tried to toss it back and just overshot it and nailed me in the head. Maybe someone in the pit wanted revenge. Or maybe it was just pure coincidence. Someone found the shoe, launched it in the air, and somehow it found its way back to me. Either way, with my head throbbing from being hit by my own Chuck Taylor, I was relieved. My foot was protected again, and I could actually make it back to my car, and eventually home, in one piece. Which brings me to the point that I want to leave you with. Music is the bridge that connects people from all walks of life. No matter where you come from or what differences we have, music brings us together. I like to believe whoever threw my shoe was just trying to do the right thing, and that's how I choose to end the story, even if I'll never really know. Oh, and you know who was I seeing? It was a band called Chiodos. You Google them, Google has them labeled as a post-hardcore band. Like I said, this is back in that heyday. This was back in 2007, right after they released their sophomore album, Bone Palace Ballet, that followed their debut album, All's Well That Ends Well. So if you like that kind of music, and if you feel like digging into the archives and you're on board with some screamo post-hardcore, check out the 2 songs from them that are my favorite. The words Best Friend Become Redefined and Teeth the Size of Piano Keys. This is The Broken Amp on Sonic Scout Radio. Any artists or musicians listening right now, first off, thank you for tuning in. And second, I'm always looking for submissions for future shows. If you got a great track and a cool story behind it, send it my way. Email me, bill@sonicscoutradio.com, and let's get you on the air. Coming up next is Vendetta Bloom. They're making noise on the scene right now with their debut EP, DK Theory, on the way. Until then, let's get into their latest single, Tread the Line.
Down on my ways. Seems like my only escape. Tread the line, so scared of falling on either side. Thread the lines within a web of your own design.
You just heard Tread the Line from Vendetta Bloom. And another artist you're going to hear in constant rotation here on the Broken Amp is To No Avail. You heard them last week too. If you're a fan of what they're putting out, and you should be, there's more on the way. They've got a new single dropping in the coming weeks, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. For now, let's roll with this one, Common Enemy.
We're fighting back against oppression. We keep doing to ourselves. Looking for a course correction, but covering up the mirrors. We all have 20/20 sight until we realize we're to blame. We're different versions of ourselves, but none of them are the same. Our common enemy is the one we don't wanna say. It's everyone we know. It's also you and me. We're pointing our fingers so hard they're about to break. We're listing out the guilty ones, starting with our names. We stand around complaining, but never make an effort to change a single fucking thing. They call everyone else ignorant. It's like we want the weight loss without ever dieting. They call a peaceful protest another violent riot. Our common enemy is the one we don't wanna say. It's everyone we know. It's also you and me. We're pointing our fingers so hard they're about to break. We're listing out the guilty ones, starting with our names. We don't need to change overnight as long as the weeds still grow. But if we don't patch holes in today, we'll never see tomorrow. Our common enemy is the one we don't wanna say. It's everyone we know. It's also you and me. We're putting our fingers so hard they're about to break. We're listing out the guilty ones. Our common enemy is the one we don't wanna say. It's everyone we know. It's also you and me. We're putting our fingers so hard they're about to break. We're listing out the guilty ones, starting with our names.
Common Enemy by To No Avail. We're going to keep things moving with the two-song stretch from Dan Higgins. Here they are, so enjoy Returning and Meteors.
learn to fly around metaphoric meteors, write our stories in meteoric metaphors. Learn to fly around metaphoric meteors, write our stories in meteoric metaphors. How much will ever be enough? How much will ever be enough for you? How much will ever be enough? How much will ever be enough to prove my worth to you? How much more do I need to do? Light my way home like a candle in the dark, illuminate the road. I miss the mark. Light my way home like a candle in the dark, illuminate the road. I miss the mark. How much will ever be enough? How much will ever be enough for you? How much will ever be enough? How much will ever be enough to prove my worth to you? How much more do I need to do? How much will ever be enough? How much will ever be enough for you? How much will ever be enough? How much will ever be enough to prove my worth to you? How much more do I need to do?
You just heard two from Dan Higgins, that was Returning and Meteors. I told you I'd have one more from To No Avail, so crank it up. Here's Give In.
You say you don't understand. Well, I don't understand you. That doesn't mean that I have any right to make opinions that you. We can disagree on things. We were never clones. We don't need to see
All right, we're wrapping up the show for now, but I've got one last track to send us out. First, I want to thank you for tuning into the Broken Amp here on Sonic Scout Radio. Artists, don't forget, you can send your tracks to me at bill@sonicscoutradio.com. You can also find and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and now Facebook. I just created a page there under the Broken Amp. Give me a follow, drop a DM, and let me know what you think. Shout out to other Sonic Scout Radio host Suki Blaze for making me do it. Didn't want to do a Facebook, and she made me do it anyway, so here I am. And remember, you can catch the Broken Amp all week long. Check the Sonic Scout Radio website or get the app to see where I'm streaming in your time zone. And to close us out, it's the birthday girl again, Amity Hayes with Drunk on Expectations.
You're listening to the Broken Amp on Sonic Scout Radio, playing independent music from around the globe. If you're an artist looking to be featured, visit sonicscoutradio.com or download the Sonic Scout Radio app, available on iOS and Android. Artists can create a profile, upload their music, and get heard. Or to be featured directly on the Broken Amp, email Bill at sonicscoutradio.com. All shows play for a full week, twice a day, putting your music in front of a global audience.